Alright, hey guys, it is February 9th of 2013, and I am successfully one day on testosterone. Um, I got my first shot of testosterone yesterday. Um, went to Dr. Ettner in Lincolnwood, and um, I received my stuff from Strohecker's Pharmacy the 7th, the 7th, and the mail. And then took it with me the next day, and um, we went over my lab work, which came all back positive, and there was nothing wrong, nothing weird. They had to do an exam, body exam, just to make sure that everything physically is okay with me. So, and everything turned out fine with that, no problems. We kind of talked a little bit about uh, some of my issues because I have bipolar and schizophrenia, so we were trying to discuss, how exactly that would be affected, and he said it really wouldn't affect it a lot because of the amount of testosterone I'm going to be injecting, and just the fact that, I seem to handle everything well, so it shouldn't have any effect. The amount, well, I had him after he explained things, and we talked a little bit and chit chatted and small talked. Uh, what he ended up doing was he did like an ice pack trick. So like he stuck it on my thigh, which is what I'm gonna be injecting in every other thigh weekly on Fridays around noon. And he said that the ice pack will like numb it, so it doesn't, like, you won't feel it. And then of course when, it's not like when you don't like stab it like a harpoon. You don't stab it. It's just like a 45-degree angle, and then you just go in. It's not anything like how you would assume. Like, I didn't assume that you would stab yourself with it, but like he just showed me how to do it correctly. And then I guess what I'm taking is 100 milligrams weekly, which is a half a cc. And I had him explain the milligram, milliliter, cc thing because I didn't completely understand that. I didn't understand what that all meant specifically to the potency or the drug itself. I didn't understand what it meant. So basically, to explain to any person that if you're viewing this video and you have no idea what it means, I'll explain it. It's a 10 milliliter vial, and in that there is 200 milligrams of, 200 milligrams of potency of the liquid. So I'm doing half, which is 100 milligrams. So a cc is kind of the same as, what did he say? The same thing as a milligram, or the same thing as a milliliter? Milligram. A cc is the same thing as a full thing of a milligram, basically. So I'm doing half a cc, which is 100 milligrams weekly. And then basically that it just explains it. And I can choose whether to do it in, well, I have to alternate thighs, or I can choose to do it in the hip, like alternate hips if I would like. I don't think that doing the hip would just be that easy, so I'm probably not going to do it that way. But other than that, everything went well. He just showed me how, he showed me how to draw up because I had no idea, and he showed me which needles to use. The 22, I'm using 22 and an inch and a half needle to draw up, and then a 18 1.5, 18 gauge 1.5 inch to inject. So they're one's completely bigger than the other, but it's because the serum or liquid or whatever is thick, so you can't draw it up with a teeny little thing. And then I guess just he showed me correctly how to inject, and I'm supposed to do it at a 45-degree angle, not up and down, not to the side. And I don't know, he just showed me correctly how to do it. Didn't hurt at all. It just kind of felt weird. Didn't feel like a normal shot because it actually had to go into the muscle, so it felt weird. But it didn't hurt. I bled a little when he pulled it out, but it didn't hurt really at all. I didn't feel it go in at all. And I don't know, it felt weird. It didn't hurt. But yeah, I didn't have any issues other than that. And then afterwards, that's when he described, how the actual potency of it and kind of told me what it meant. That's really how the whole entire appointment went. Really nothing weird. So yeah, I'm officially one day on testosterone. I was reborn again. No. I was born yesterday. No, but no. That's really all I have to update on specifically for that. I will note that how I'm feeling, okay? How I'm feeling physically. I felt afterwards, my leg just felt really sore, I got punched. Somebody punched me in the thigh, and then just it was sore. It wasn't sore to walk on, it was sore to sit. When I sat, it hurt. Not painful, just sore. And then when I walked, it was kind of like a burning sensation, but it didn't hurt. And then when I got home, I was experiencing a migraine, and I can't really tell you if it, from what I talked to a friend last night who he's been on testosterone for 2 years, 2.5, something like that. I don't really know. I don't remember completely. And he told me that he experienced a migraine kind of thing, or a flu-like symptom, just kind of aching, headache, nausea / hungry. I was super hungry for some reason all last night, but then yet I was nauseated because I had a migraine. And I don't know what to blame that on. If it was the traveling noise, because I traveled in high traffic yesterday in Chicago, and it was really fast and a lot of road noise, and I didn't eat well yesterday, and I don't know, my blood pressure apparently was really low, but that's because I didn't drink much yesterday, and I should have. I was a bad person yesterday. Didn't drink enough. I will be changing that though. I need to start drinking more. I mean, I drink. Don't get me wrong. I drink enough water in liquid. No, I drink enough water in liquids, but I just didn't drink enough yesterday between traveling and not having a lot of road trip money. So, yeah, when I got home maybe around 3 yesterday, about 3. And from 3 to midnight last night, from 3 p.m. to midnight last night, I had the worst migraine. It was all centered in this area, and I just my face felt really warm. And it was just like, it was a flu-like symptom. But today I'm fine, and it's not, like, I don't feel sick at all. And I guess from what my friend said, it's a normal reaction. And it usually happens for a couple weeks, and then it goes away. I didn't know that. Oh, and then, of course, the type of testosterone that I'm taking is testosterone cypionate, and cypionate is suspended in sesame seed oil. And I'm going through a compounding pharmacy called Strohecker's. The good thing about them is that if I'm allergic to sesame seed, which I'm not, but if I were happen to experience these allergic reactions, they could change it. Like, I could still take the cypionate, but they would change the suspension that the oil, the testosterone, is suspended in. And then I wouldn't experience those symptoms anymore. Trying to think of anything else to really update. I just feel hungry today. Like, I don't know if that's a symptom or just probably because I didn't eat much yesterday, but it's probably all of the above, really, because I didn't eat much yesterday, and I kind of felt sick yesterday too, so I didn't eat because of that. I ate some soup at like 10 last night, and it helped a little, but I didn't really, I can't think of anything like seriously different yet. My voice hasn't changed, nothing has changed mentally, physically. I'm pretty positive that I'm not going to see anything until like 3, 4, 5 weeks in. I'll probably just notice small things like hungry. That's about it. That's all I feel right now. Just really freaking hungry. Yeah. That's about really all I can give you for today. But yeah, one day on tea. One day. I'm a dork. Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Wouldn't say anything better at all.
Good idea. I'm gonna do that. So,
That looks like what are
I'm
you
not gonna say anything now, and I'm gonna cut this off. So, glad to see that I'm still alive, and I will make an update soon. Probably, I'll make an update next Friday, or yeah, this next Friday, because today is a Saturday. So this next Friday will be it'll be a week. Oh, my 1 week on testosterone. I'll update on my 1 week. I'm having some trouble today. But I'll update on my 1 week and let you know how my first shot by myself is going. And then, yeah, I'll let you guys know. So, peace out, guys.